Hello, this is Rene Padilla, and today I'm going to be talking about Caviness Beef Packers that is located in Hereford, Texas. And this is where I did my social community service. And this is a privately owned company. It's a family owned company that's been owned since 1962. And it is now handed down to the second and third generation, which the second generation is going to be Terry Caviness, and the third generation, which is his sons, which is Regan and Trevor Caviness. They are focusing right now on having the best production of meat on the market that can be located around our surrounding areas, which we do have Cargill and JBS. But with this, they're bringing a lot of opportunities to the community, and everything that they're trying to do is towards the community of Hereford or Des Smith County. So with this, that the community service that I did, they're opening a second shift that is for fabrication. Fabrication is the second part of their main plant. The first part would be harvesting. Harvesting of cattle would be considered uh, slaughtering the animal at live weight and turning them into carcass, where from the carcass it goes to fabrication, and from fabrication they make all those dress weights go down, and the dressing weight, and also make the personal cuts or any particular retail cut that is necessary on the market. And with this, they have top of the line technology. They also work side by sides with WT, West Texas University, and they always try to stay on top of the line and try to keep the most hygienic and clean plant around the United States. They also export to a lot of different countries. They're averaging around 20 countries at the moment. I can give you five specific ones would be Mexico, Canada, Jamaica, France, Hong Kong, and also Japan. And with this, they have their mission is to be the industry leader in protection to the world we live in. The Encompass, providing an employee friendly workplace, processing safe beef products and marketing finished goods in efficiency manner to meet or exceeds all federal regulation and general industrial practices. So with this is that they're trying to keep everything safe for the consumer but also safe for their employee. That's one of their main projects with them, is to keep them safe, their employees first, before trying to improve their quality, because without their employees there will be no meat. Correct? So they also, with this, they have a biodigester which is located behind the plant that recollects all the wastewater that is used and reuses it in a methane gas form. So with the they capture all that methane gas and recollect it and use it for their boilers to rewarm the water that they need to sterilize all the materials, and also to cook um, certain type of meat that they have there, which that's the third department, which is rendering. Rendering would be all the resting material that is not used for retail cuts would go back to the department of rendering, and they cook that and boil it and then grind it down to a little dust matter that then is exported out around the feed yards here locally to feed that back to the cows. So nothing is literally wasted at Caviness. They try to be most efficient in everything, and saving water, land, air pollution. Also trying to save the most they can out of the carcass or live weight that they come in with the cattle. Their core values, they say that they know quality service is vital, from buying cattle to delivering finished product, providing high quality beef through their training team members. They hold high the importance of good and personal safety. And they also believe in giving back to the community is an essential. So going back to that, Cavaness around the area of Hereford and Deaf Smith County. They are building houses for for their employees that are having financial difficulties at the moment. They also have a recreation department park at the skirts of Hereford, which is a lot of people go there, and it's a little soccer camp that's an indoor soccer camp, which a lot of youth go there to practice soccer and get people, out of the streets, out of doing anything that they're not supposed to. So we go again with that they try to see for the community as well as their employees. The diversity of hire are their hiring and work environment is free from bias, and they promote inclusion in all areas of their plants. And again, since 1962, they have continued to build a strong performing company that is committed to customers, carriers, and continued success. The experience that I had with the company, Caviness Bee Packers, was kind of eye opening. The opportunity that they gave me was to be sitting at a booth at the middle of the mall and try to recruit as much people as I could. Since they're opening the second shift, it's gonna be a B shift, which is gonna be from 3:45 to 11:45 in the night, which they already have a first shift, and a lot of uh, a lot of different opportunities and a lot of different stories and a lot of different things that I've seen with different type of people and different communities and different races and different type of ways of seeing the world. And I just got to hear so much amazing stories, and so much I got to meet a lot of people, actually not just for hiring but also for ranchers they were interested in selling their cattle to Caviness. And so I also had the opportunity to work with them and also give them some basic information of my knowledge. But I was working side by side with Cleo Donoso, which is she's the main person for HR at the company. So she was giving me all types of advice of how to approach people and how to understand people, how to catch catch their glance, try to get their attention with a simple sentence or saying hi, good morning, anything simple. But a lot of experience came out from that, and working with her side by side. Also, uh, they gave me the she told me that anytime they had another opening and they needed help, that they were being willing to call me. So I'm willing to work with them again because I'm just so satisfied with their work and their work ethics and all that the company represents in a whole, that I would be glad to work with them in the future as a recruiter, or as well more regarding to my career, which is going to be animal science, or probably later on pre-vet, or going into vet school. And with that is that I can see a little bit more food safety, a little bit of how a little bit of food science, a little bit of cattle welfare in there before they are slaughtered and at the time of slaughter. But this experience has helped me a lot and made me pretty good connections with them. So I'm gonna keep working alongside with them, and also um, keep a mind open with them and keep talking to them and have a pretty close relationship with them for one day for me to be able to make a career with them. So, with that being said, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for listening. My name was Rene Padilla, and I'm very glad to have this experience. Thank you very much.